Evil, a concept as old as humanity itself, an inexplicable enigma that sends a bone-chilling shiver down our spines, reminding us of the darkness we're all capable of housing within us. It is an existential reality that every individual carries the potential not only for light, but also for vehement darkness, for the downright malevolent. It is a grim revelation of our inherent capacity for both the righteous and the wicked, for the benign and the malignant. It's a disturbing acknowledgement of this inherent duality, an unsettling recognition that the demarcation between the virtuous and the sinful is often blurred, highly subjective, and not as clear as we'd like to believe. Today we will embark on a journey into the annals of history, illuminating 5 haunting real-life accounts that exemplify this complex dichotomy of human nature. We will explore narratives that will question our preconceived notions and challenge our understanding of what constitutes good and what constitutes evil. Stories that will make us ponder, reflect, and reassess our understanding of the human capacity for morality and immorality. Narratives of real individuals that will provoke introspection and stimulate thought-provoking debates. Today we journey through history, exploring 5 true stories that embody this unsettling. Our first tale originates from the late 19th century. London's once bustling streets now echoed fear, thanks to the ghastly exploits of an infamous entity, Jack the Ripper. This faceless marauder, forever unapprehended, committed abhorrent crimes, encapsulating the Victorian era in a grim darkness. Each shocking grim darkness, each shocking act, an embodiment of savage cruelty, epitomized the grimmest portrayal of mankind's potential for wickedness. The narrative of our perpetrator isn't just a tale from a history book, but resonates as an eerie reminder of how malevolence can inhabit the most ordinary souls. His moniker, Jack the Ripper, echoes through the centuries, a haunting reminder of a time when terror ruled the streets of London. His heinous acts, as chilling today as they were then, serve as a powerful to the vile depths to which humanity can descend. History doesn't just record events, it etches warnings in our collective memory. The lesson here: evil often lurks where we least expect it, hidden behind the veil of anonymity. Fast forward to the early 20th century, where we find ourselves amidst the chaos of World War I. Amid this turmoil, an ominous figure emerges from the shadows, Dr. Josef Mengele. Infamous for his chilling moniker, the Angel of Death, Mengele's deeds reverberate through history's corridors. In the guise of scientific pursuit and human advancement, he performed harrowing experiments on Auschwitz's hapless prisoners. His actions, far from the realm of humanity, caused tremors worldwide and imprinted a permanent scar on mankind's collective conscience. These grim trials served as an unnerving testament to the paradoxical nature of progress, where a seemingly noble cause can harbor inherent malevolence. Distressing reality amplifies the critical need for ethical judgment in the pursuit of advancement, reminding us of the moral implications entwined with progress. In conclusion, even under the guise of advancement, one must always scrutinize the morality of their actions. Our journey continues to the mid-20th century, where we meet Charles Manson, a captivating yet sinister figure. A notorious criminal, Manson skillfully masked his wickedness beneath a veneer of charisma. As we delve deeper into this dark segment of American history, we encounter a man whose beguiling charm belied his true rampant malevolence. Possessing a deceptively persuasive ability, Manson reigned over his devoted acolytes, popularly known as the Manson family. This group of ardent followers, swayed by Manson's perverse guidance, was responsible for a terrifying series of homicides that incited an era of dread across the nation. The chilling acts of violence committed by them sent shockwaves throughout America, indelibly its social fabric. The terrifying legacy left behind by Manson and his family is a stark reminder of the destructive potential of evil when it successfully manipulates and deceives. This story teaches us that evil can manipulate and deceive, making it all the more dangerous. As we transition into the latter part of the 20th century, our narrative intersects with the life of Ted Bundy. Bundy was a master of disguise, using his striking looks and captivating charm to hide his true nature, a ruthless killer. This wasn't a man who matched the commonplace image of evil, rather he demonstrated how malevolence can be hidden behind charm, creating a complex, deceptive image This only intensified his wickedness, making slyer. His story is a chilling testament to the fact that evil doesn't always align with preconceived visual expectations. It can wear a mask of charm, making it all the more insidious. Ted's tale reminds us how appearances can be deceptive. His story remains a stark reminder that evil does not always look like what we expect. It can charm, beguile, and ensnare, making it all the more insidious. As we finally arrive in the 21st century, we encounter the riveting saga of Ariel Castro, a man whose heinous actions rocked the globe. His name now conjures images of fear, owing to his decade-long criminal standing. Castro, an outwardly normal individual, detained 3 women in his commonplace suburban home. This house nestled in a typical neighborhood, concealed a horrifying secret that was unfathomable. A furtive reality so ghastly it laid bare the depths of human degeneracy. This was a macabre distortion of normality, cleverly veiled behind the unassuming facade of an average suburban dwelling. His vile acts a grim reminder of the potential darkness lurking within seemingly ordinary settings. A brutal testament of how abhorrence can manifest in the folds of the mundane, hidden in plain sight. Castro's story, a stark echo of the distressing truth that evil, in its most terrifying guise, may reside just next door. This unsettling tale forces a chilling lesson that malevolence, in its most horrifying form, can exist right next door, concealed within the crevices of our everyday lives. As we conclude this chilling exploration of evil, remember the purpose of our journey. These stories don't just aim to terrify, but to highlight the importance of vigilance and morality. In a world often cloaked by malevolence, each of us has a role to play. Each narrative we've ventured through is essentially a lighthouse, illuminating our inherent moral compass, motivating us to bring light into the darkness. It's a reminder to rise above, to fearlessly face the tempest, to uphold values that ground us. Evil persists, but how we respond makes all the difference. In this eternal struggle between light and darkness, let us always be on the side of righteousness. After all, as we've seen, every individual has not just the potential for evil, but for magnificent goodness too.